Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome back to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another Bionicle Summer 2016 set. Today we have Quake Beast. So without any further ado, once again I don't have any important things to bring up at the beginning of this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box first. So on the top, we've got the LEGO Bionicle logo, as well as the Mask of Control. I almost said creation, but I said control. We've got a picture of the actual set, of course. Here down at the bottom, we've got the set info. It's recommended for ages 7 to 14. It is set number 71315, and it has 102 pieces. There's another warning or choking hazard thing right there. And there's the name, Quake Beast. On the back of the stuff, we once again have all the functions, the arm function, shadow trap thing, and the pop-off mask function. So, it also shows the combiner model that you can make from the 3 beasts and Umarak, the destroyer. So I will definitely be reviewing that because it looks huge. And then, so here we also have a little mini comic here, as you can kind of see. Come on. Can you zoom in? Alrighty, well, there, it's the best we can do. So you can see we've got Quake Beast there. All these comics are the same. They're always scraping their fingers against the wall. It's just the same exact characters, just different movements. So, okay, I think we'll just not do that anymore. Oh, and then there's the actual size of the corrupted Anua mask. So, that's pretty much it for the front of the box. I will be right back so I can cut and be able to take the tape off, as you can see, or kind of see right there. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have taken the tape off of this set, we can go ahead and open it up. So, we're just going to go ahead and do that and dump everything out, like always. And that one fell off. Alright, I got it. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and close up the box this time. Alrighty, all done. So, we got the instruction manual. We got a large bag of pieces, or a bag of large pieces, and a bag of smaller pieces. And we also get these 2 little swords here, and these are not new recolors, unfortunately. We got these in Qatar and all that, so, yep, we got those. So, we got instructions, bag of pieces, and knees. So, we will go ahead, open up the first bag, and take a look of what's in there. Okay, so I have opened up the large bag of pieces, and I have decided something. I am only going to show you the new or interesting recolors or parts or all of that. So, here we have all the new parts and new recolors. So, we'll go ahead and start with the new parts as always. So, here we have the Beast mask, which I'm just calling that for now. So, this is the same mask used for all the beasts, excluding Umarak, the destroyer. We've got these new crystal pieces, which are pretty nice looking. In this set, we get 3. In trans purple, which is a color we never really get, so purple stuff. We got this new what's it called, jaw that they use for all of the beasts, including Umarak, and this just comes in gunmetal gray, just like all of them. And this is something I actually forgot to point out with Storm Beast. This is a new torso. It kind of uses the same torso as the swivel function one and the standard CCBS one. So, little cool combination, and it's actually a smaller one. It's actually pretty small too. That's pretty much it for new pieces. For new recolors, we've got Anua's corrupted mask. So, you can see that there. Just get a closer look. I guess we can't. So, yep, we got that. And then we also have this new recolored Bionicle head in this trans greenish color. Not gonna say the color. If you'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen many of my So yeah, we got that as a new recolor, and then this is not a new piece or a new recolor, but it is an exclusive, a new print, and I'm assuming it'll only be used for the set. So we've got this little printing right here. You can't really see it too well, but come on. It's got like little, I think you can see it good. So it's got like little crystals on there, so pretty neat. It's in the magenta color, I guess. So that's pretty much it for all the pieces. I also went through the other bag of like Technic pieces and stuff, and there was nothing new in there. So I will go ahead and be right back. I'm going to build the set, to show you on the instructions, show you the set, final thoughts, extra pieces, all that, end of the video. So, let's go ahead and build this. Okay, so I have now built up the set, and here we have the instructions we can take a look at. So, on the front, it's basically the same stuff as on the front of the box, so I'll go ahead and move on. Right here, it shows that if you're confused, once again, organize your pieces. Then we've got the building instructions for the actual set. Instructions, and then we get the final product of what it should look like. Then we also have the list of pieces. We got a little poster for the summer 2016 wave. We have the same comic that was on the back of the box. And once again, the same combiner model that was on the back of the box. So it shows that you can combine Lava Beast, Quake Beast, Storm Beast, and Umarak the Destroyer to make this awesome combo model. And then right here, we also have a little advertisement for the Bionicle Mask of Control game, or app, and a little advertisement for the Bionicle Journey to One Netflix series. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for the instructions. Let's finally take a look at the set. Okay, so here is Quake Beast. So, like always, we can go ahead and start off the color scheme. So his color scheme consists of, well, obviously black, trans purple, a bit of a just solid purple, I guess, maybe magenta because of this on his chest plate there, lime green, I guess, the greenish color once again, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a bit of gunmetal gray too. So that's pretty much it for his color scheme. I think it does work pretty well. So now we can take a look at his functions. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the most obvious one, which is the pop-off mask function. Maybe not the most obvious, but one of the common ones. So you can so what you do is you basically tap on the back of the eye stalk, and it pops off the mask, just like that. And then if you want, or you can get a weapon under the jaw and hook it up like that. So there are two different ways to get the mask off, so pretty neat, I guess. The next function has something to do with this arm, and if you didn't notice already, he is an asymmetrical set, so if you don't like asymmetry, then you probably won't like the set. So, on the back here, we've got a gearbox. Yep, that's a gearbox, alright, and we've got some gears here with, yeah, so this is a little bit odd. This is something I do really like about all these beasts is that most of them have unique functions. So, this guy, he's got a bashing function. So what you do is you pull on this little crank here and you push it back and forth like that. Make him pound his enemies. Just like that. And another little thing here that they added is that you can spin this. Not much, but it's, I guess, a little neat thing. This is... Sorry. This is also on a ball joint, so you can move it however you want. He's also got posable fingers, just like similar to all the beasts. We're using these purple ones. And the last function, I think, is just the shadow trap thing. So you can open it or close it, and you can see I have a Nua's corrupted mask here. We can take a look at that. So there's a look at that. We'll also go ahead and put this on Anua in a second, actually. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all the functions and the color scheme and everything. So, like I said, let's go ahead and put that mask on Anua and make some comparisons or whatever. Alrighty, so here we have Anua, Uniter of Earth, and he's about to lose his golden mask, just like that, and we can go ahead and put on his corrupted mask. And that is what he looks like, and once again, the green doesn't really fit in with the color scheme at all, but he does look infected, so I think they pulled that part off pretty nicely. I'm honestly not even sure if these corrupted masks have anything to do with the story, because they hardly had anything to do with the story in the 2015 summer wave. Like, not all of their masks were even corrupted or whatever. I don't know. So we'll just have to see, and just have to wait and see what happens in the Journey to 1. So that's what he looks like with the mask on. So I think we can go ahead and get to the end of this review. Okay, we are at the end of the video, which means likes, dislikes, and extra pieces. So, unfortunately, like all of these Bionicle sets, we only get technical ones. The only thing I am interested in is these pieces, because, well, to me, these are still kind of new, because they were only introduced, I think, like, last year. So, it's nice to get those, at least. So, oh, and we just also get these two Technic pins. Nothing too interesting, but that's nice, though. But, anyways, likes and dislikes. So, I do like his color scheme. I like all the new old pieces, recolors, all that stuff. The build, I guess you can, I don't know. So, the build's okay to me, honestly. I'm not too sure. I'm not too big of a fan of asymmetry. I think it just depends on how well they pull it off, honestly. Because I feel like, even though Skull Warrior was asymmetrical, I still really liked him, probably just because of the stuff he had. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure, but there isn't really too much to like about him here. He does have a few nice functions, however, they've got their problems. So, I guess we can get on to dislikes now. So dislikes, I have no idea why they decided to put a crank. They could have just easily put, like, a simple, like, tooth gear or just another one of these type of gears. I don't know why they did a crank. So, yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate about that. They could have just done a gear. Another dislike I have is just like all the other 2015 gearbox sets, they hardly have any friction. These little tiny gears, they hardly do anything because, well, they'll either loosen up in time because, here, if you hold this back and then flip it upside down, it's just going to fall to the bottom. There's hardly any friction at all. And that's why I like it when they use, like, the socket joints, like, on how they did with Anua for his friction on the 2015 Anua, I mean, of course. But, yeah, honestly, there really isn't too much to like about him. I do like these spikes. I don't like how this crystal piece kind of gets in the way of his head. It's a little bit annoying sometimes. So, yeah. And another thing people might not be a fan of, there's a Borak eye right here, but not right here. And they could have easily done that, so I'm sure a lot of people will be pretty upset over that. I honestly don't mind it at all, but I'm sure a lot of people will be upset with that. But anyways, in general, I would honestly give this set like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. This is just probably maybe my least favorite of the beasts, so not including Umrak. So I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!